Rutherford's got a chance tonight. Make up some points.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? 55 and 12, 67. The difference.
Yeah.
Rutherford. That's the one that's.
Oh, Rutherford got the lead back.
Yeah. Nice and close, though.
You know, Rutherford's what? Second, and Hanley starts 20th, and fourth. He's fourth, and Hanley's 20th.
Yeah.
It'd be good to watch him come through.
Good talking
because you
point,
know he's going for it. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Good Saturday night, everybody, and welcome to Race Night at the Clyde here on BRC 11. Along with Bruce Ginther Jr., my name's Barry Angstadt, and we are ready to go with the final telecast of the 2018 racing season from Lanco's Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway. Now, Bruce, this is not the end of the racing season here at the Clyde. In fact, we've got a huge event next weekend, but it is our final telecast of the season.
That's right.
What a great way to start it out, too. We've got the Hyper Racing 600s on the track, ready to go. So without further ado, drivers, start your engines.
Got a two-day show next week, Barry, so if you have plans Saturday, you can come out Sunday or vice versa. I recommend Sunday. Just saying.
I recommend both. It's always an
right.
awesome time. Yeah, great Labor Day shootout, two-day race meet. And ladies and gentlemen, for the final time in 2018, here on BRC 11, you can forget about the rest. You're looking at the very best, and we've got them four abreast. You won't have to wait. The ground's about to shake as the Hyper Racing 600s go side by side and three wide at the Clyde. It's feature time at Lanco. It is Kenny Groff trucking night here at the Speedway. And Bruce, a talented lineup, some different faces in the 600 field tonight. Start us out. Who's on the front row?
Well, on the pole is the 25 of Sean Brandel, who had a strong heat race, and outside of him, the 71 of Brian Kramer.
Row number 2 is the 22, Nash Ely, and the 2S, last week's winner, Mike Rutherford.
Starting 5th on Kenny Groff Trucking Night is the 03 of Ryan Groff, and outside of him, the 23 of Bradley Brown.
Row 4, it's the 21K, Jared Kunkel, and the number 11, a heat race winner, Dan Souter.
In row number 5, inside the 11X of Hayden Miller, and outside the 75, Billy Koch.
880 of Cameron Morrill, and the 93, Jesse Maurer, share row number 6.
7H of Kyle Spence is 13th, and the 15P, Chris Pansner, is 14th.
Back in row 8, the 57G, visitor Jeff Gill, and the 11Z, our own Zach Light.
41 of Brooklyn Gable and 11R Shelby Rolls are in row 9.
Yeah, I think we're ready for green, Bruce. The 15 of Don Hess, the 5 Heath Hanley, the 0 Caden Rhodes, the 4M Chelsea Moore, and the 17D Dermot Thompson round out the field, and we are underway.
Yeah, if you're out here, Pansner with a big move up top. He goes around 2. The point leader had a tough heat race tonight. Heath Hanley, that blue number 5, keep an eye on him. He starts 20th, but he's going to bring that car through the field.
Yeah, you saw the speed shot there into turn 1. That's Jared Kunkel trying to slice his way through traffic. There's Dan Souter and that black number 11. Up front, the race leader is the 71 of Brian Kramer. There he is with Nash Ely hot on his heels.
Oh, and they're 3 wide through the field, Barry. You got to be here to see this. It's unbelievable. We got a battle up front right now. Kramer and Ely going at it as they're going to get into lap traffic. Slider and a dive back down by Ely. Bumper to bumper out of the corner.
Yeah, and Ryan Groff, oh, he would dearly love to win tonight.
Yeah, he would.
On Kenny Groff Trucking Night. He is up to 3rd, and he is coming. Oh, tried the slider, got into Kramer in turn 2. Kramer bounced off the outside guardrail, but kept control, and we will stay green.
Oh, Kramer stayed in the throttle. Sometimes you just got to stay in the throttle, Barry.
You bet.
Ely loving this, though. He's going to pull away. Kunkel slides Groff now for 4th. That's a battle on the racetrack as Souter's joining in. And we got 5 cars battling for 2nd.
Yeah, right here, you see it. Mike Rutherford with a slider up in front of Brian Kramer. Rutherford will take over the runner-up spot. Kramer comes fighting back down to the inside, but Rutherford holds him off.
Kunkel into the wall all by himself, trying to slide people. We got a yellow. Oh, 4 cars, 5 cars now. Zach Light, Billy Koch, Bradley Brown, Jeff Gill, and Shelby Rolls all involved in turn number 2, and I was so focused on that battle for 2nd, Barry, I did not catch that.
Nah, you missed that one too. Such great racing at the front of the pack.
Here it is, maybe. There's Brad Brown.
Might see a little bit of it. Yeah, Bradley. Cameron Morrill may have gotten in the back of him. Ooh, look at Hanley. Just avoid that. Zach Light spinning to miss everybody.
Yeah, and what you saw there was Brad had the pass made, and then someone, I think it was Spence, was coming up on him, so he was going to check up and come down for a crossover move, and Cameron Morrill wasn't expecting it and got right into the back of him, and that starts a melee. I don't think anyone had super heavy contact over there, so hopefully everyone will be able to continue. Looks like the front wing on the 880, Cameron Morrill, might be a little messed up as he tagged Brown there. We'll see it coming down the front stretch here. You see it's a little askew there on the 880.
And Billy Koch there, the number 75, has been very impressive this summer, mainly running without a wing at several area racetracks, and has just been getting better and better, putting the wing on tonight and competing here at the Clyde. Loves it, says he's going to be a weekly competitor here next year. Will join the club and race for points. Tough break for Zach Light. The 11Z is on the hook as Koch went by. Just got a glimpse of that. They were hooking up the 11Z. Zach ran real well in his heat race.
Oh, and we've got a left front flat on the, or left rear flat on the point leader. He's going to go to the infield.
Hanley, and we should mention
he did make contact in that. You pointed it out. He did make contact over there, and that popped his left rear tire. And that's your point leader.
And we've got 8 laps in, so he's done. He is in the pits, and unfortunately will not be able to change it and come back out, according to Lanco rules.
And the guy who's 2nd in points is running 2nd.
2nd in the race. And when this race went green, Mike Rutherford was 67 points behind Hanley Now we will have to see where they shake out in the final rundown, the final finishing order, but Hanley, wow, he's going to be in the 20s, I'm thinking. Zach Light got towed off.
Just to clarify, for maybe the fans who are just tuning in casually who aren't aware of what we're talking about with points, every week where the driver finishes in the feature accumulates a certain number of points. And so throughout the season, the more consistent you are, the more points you'll accumulate. And so not only are you racing weekly for a win on the racetrack, but they have a big banquet at the end of the year, and they give out trophies and championships based on total and cash,
some point money
based on total points. So even though you may not win every week, you want to have a good finish to accumulate more points. And so what we're saying now is, say the winner will get 100 points tonight, and if you finish last, you would end up with approximately 50, maybe high 40s. So, not even
more like 26.
26. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was being generous.
Yeah.
So you can see the disparity that we're talking about now.
Yeah, we could see a change, and we'll keep you abreast of that, folks, as we get the final official finishing order from this race. We'll be able to do a little calculating up here and kind of figure out if Rutherford is able to overtake Heath Hanley for the point lead. And we talked about Labor Day next weekend, the Labor Day shootout, no points.
Right.
For that, I think if you just show up and enter, you get like 50 points for showing up. But basically no points on the line next weekend. And then our final 2-point races take place September 8th and September 15th. And that will be the season finale on the 15th.
And one of the reasons you need to be out here, not only the point battles heat up and it makes things twice as interesting, but it's going to be beautiful weather in September.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need to come out here on a
and
great
it's always,
Saturday night.
You bet. Pleasant to sit here. The track seems to get even better, if that's possible, than the past few weeks. But that kind of damp September evening air makes the track awesome. So come on out. Nash Ely taking off on the restart. Jared Kunkel and Brian Groff battle for third. Here comes Rutherford. Slider for the lead. Nash was ready for him. Goes back by on the inside. Here comes Rutherford again, but he can't pull it off in turn 2.
And here comes Groff up on Rutherford now. The slider for second. Rutherford crosses him over. Oh, and a yellow is going to ruin the battle.
And it must be debris, Bruce, I believe. I don't see a car stopped on the racetrack, which is good. That means no one has crashed. 10 laps down.
Now, be interesting here.
Brian Kramer, the 71, exiting the racetrack, headed back to the pits.
In the top 5. He had dropped because something must be wrong with the 71.
Yeah,
he was running,
started out real well.
He was running third or fourth on that last restart, so yeah, tough break for Kramer. And now, Nash Ely, double file restart. I believe he's going to continue to choose the inside. He does have lane choice. Leader can pick inside or outside. You could see Rutherford get the slider, and then Ely was able to cross him over and pull away. Nash still going to pick the inside groove here for the restart.
Just a few weeks ago, Nash Ely picked up his very first 600 sprint victory at Linda's Speedway, Jonestown, Pennsylvania. Looking for number 1 here at the Clyde. Nash is putting together, though, a pretty consistent year. Several top 5s. I think last Friday ran second at Linda's once again. 6th last night at Linda's Speedway. Was on the podium here, was among the top 3 just a couple of weeks ago. So Ely is doing very well, both wingless and winged. Depends what track he's at as to whether they run a wing or not. Doing well in both types of racing. Here we go, Nash Ely bringing him to the stripe. Out front, the battle for third will resume. Jared Kunkel in front of Ryan Groff. Ryan fighting back on the inside. Here comes Rutherford. There you see that battle for third. We've got a good one going for the lead as well. Nash Ely squeezing up in front of Mike Rutherford. Mike comes back on the inside. He's bringing Jared Kunkel with him. They both get by Nash Ely. Oh, just about 3 wide. Look at Rutherford through the middle. Nash Ely goes around. Oh, what a shame. Wow. About the only way to describe that one, Bruce. Wow.
What a break.
A tough one right there for that young man.
Yeah.
But Rutherford did what he had to do. I mean, there's no...
that's racing.
No debating. Yeah. Rutherford just made the move through the middle. Terrific 3-car battle for first. 12 laps are complete. We're 1 lap shy of halfway. Here in feature number 1, watch this.
3 wide. A spot that's only wide enough for 2.
Almost said, I don't think they made contact, but yeah, a little bit. Just enough to send Nash Ely spinning. Just an aggressive racing move.
That's 3 cars going for 1 lane.
You bet.
I mean, that's never going to work.
But you see it happen quite a bit, don't we?
Got to do it.
Great race. Nash Ely now will line up at the back of the pack. He's got a good car.
Now.
He's got a really good car tonight. He should be able to maybe rebound and crack into the top 10 before this one's over.
Just trying to see who's making moves here. Cameron Morrill started 11th. He's up to 6th. Souter was 8th. He's in 5th. Spence started 13th. He's up to 7th. So, cars making moves out there. Go. Track is clear. Rutherford now on the point for the first time tonight.
He's looking to make it 2 in a row here, Bruce. Picked up the win last Saturday night. Could be a real big night for Rutherford with another victory and possibly taking over the point lead. Kunkel chasing him down the back chute. Jared's going to have something to say about it. Already a 2-time winner this year, Jared Kunkel from Kutztown. Coming after Rutherford. Mike's got him, though. Here comes Jared. You know it's going to come in 3 and 4. Rutherford's ready. Crosses him over down the front chute. Ryan Groff. Good run for Ryan. He's 3rd. How about Dan Souter 4th?
Yeah, I was just going to say, Dan Souter coming to join the party right now. Yellow out, and Nash Ely, Shelby Rolls, and Jeff Gill again.
Yeah, 3 cars sitting back there. Yeah, there they are. See the field going by them.
I believe the yellow came out before they crossed the line that time. Yes.
We're still showing 12 on the scoring mod. Well, no, 13.
Oh. Yeah, it's only 12. Oh, Nash pulls off. Something wrong with the 22. There's the 11 of Shelby Rolls.
Or actually, a couple of laps were scored that time. We were just having fun calling the action.
Yeah, we'll get that
Lost
figured
track,
out.
yeah, of the number of laps, but we'll get it straightened out with scoring.
Lost a couple cars there. Jeff Gill's going to get towed off. Nash Ely drove off. Looks like Shelby Rolls will continue at the 11. Oh, no, Shelby's going off as well. So all
57G of Jeff Gill, yep.
All 3 involved are going off on that
11R Shelby Rolls. And the 22 of Nash Ely. Tough break for Nash.
Yeah.
So well in the first half of this one.
A little attrition here tonight, Barry. 23 started, we're down to 15.
Just one, it only happened one time last Saturday night. It spoiled us though, non-stop, 25 laps.
4 minutes and 40 seconds. If you didn't get to see that, you can probably still look it up online.
Oh yeah, should be available on YouTube.
25 green flag laps. And I gotta be honest, that's tough in the car. I mean, maybe it's just a fat 40-year-old talking to you, but that is, a caution or two is nice to have. But I know some of these guys who are in a lot better shape than me, you know, it can wear you out even then.
And you're right, absolutely right from a physical standpoint. But, you know, you start mid-pack or even back further, the leaders are going to, in a nonstop race, they just get away.
Yeah.
And you're in danger of maybe being lapped.
Yes, yes.
And without a yellow gives you virtually no chance of trying to get up there and battle among the top 5 or top 10. Not the case here tonight. Oh, Kunkel rides the outside guardrail. Ryan Groff's able to get by him. Groff, the 0-3, now the runner-up. Back in the field, that's Hayden Miller in the 11X. He's coming to life now into the top 5. He and Cameron Morrill, the 880, will battle for position. There's the leader. Back to turn 1, 8 laps remaining. Ryan Groff, now the runner-up.
We have completed lap 18. Kunkel coming back after Groff now. The battle will be for second on the speedway as we complete lap 19.
And that's Hayden Miller, the 11X. He is working over Bradley Brown for position number 7.
Oh, Kunkel over hard. Looks like he caught that pit exit there. I didn't see it. Was watching some action back further in the pack. Hopefully Ryan's okay. Looks like just pushed on him.
Oh yeah, he caught those tires. Yep.
You saw him get tight. It pushed. Cameron Morrill, nice job.
Wow. Yeah. Tremendous job by Cameron.
And Kunkel climbing out. That's great.
Yep. Real good to see. Jaron Kunkel, winner back in April 21st, and then again on June the 23rd of this year. So a 2-time feature winner this season.
Yeah, and I think he's up 4th in points, 5th in points.
5th in points, yep. Not too many points behind Bradley Brown, just 24.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what's going on with Brad. He started 6th. That last restart, he was back around 12th. And he must have made an adjustment because now he's all back up to 6th. So something went away on that car. He was able to adjust under yellow. And now he's back up chasing for a top 5 there. Unfortunately for him, we're back to single file restarts now for the rest of the race.
Yeah, with 5 to go, yes. And talk about, you know, Bruce, that's one thing I don't think we've hit on too much this season. The adjustments that drivers can make from inside the car during the race, usually under caution. Not enough time to do it during green, but talk about some of those, adjust the wing, adjust the shocks.
Yeah. Some of the bigger tracks, Linda's or bigger than that, you can adjust under green. Really tough here to do that. But you have an electric wing adjuster in most of these cars, so you press a switch and you can slide that top wing back and forth. Almost all of the guys have adjustable shocks on the car, so you have a knob in the car that you can turn on anywhere from 1 to all 4 corners, depending on what you've set your car up for, to change how stiff or soft the shocks are on each corner of the car. So you can change the handling of the car pretty well. Some of the cars run what's called a panhard bar, so you can adjust the roll center of the car in the rear inside the car, and that honestly makes a huge difference. Not a lot of guys using that anymore, but yeah, there's a myriad of different things you can do. So you'll see guys fall back during the race, and then all of a sudden they come on like gangbusters, and you understand that they were able to make a change in it and that it worked. And now let me say this too: you got all those adjustments in the car. You can just as easy dial yourself out.
Go the wrong way.
Yes, as you can make yourself better. So.
Right. 5 to go. We'll see now under this latest caution who made the right adjustments.
Like number 2 is usually good at it.
Yeah, he is looking strong. Pulled away from Ryan Groff on the restart. There's Rutherford in command. Ryan Groff chasing him back to 1 and 2. Good run for the 11. Dan Souter. Souter right behind the runner-up. Ryan Groff right now. There's a good look at that battle. Back to turn 1. Speed shot coming at you down the front straightaway.
Great shot.
2 to go this time, Bruce.
I think they're closing on Rutherford.
Oh, Souter caught the outside guardrail. How many times have we seen that tonight? Dan just stayed in the gas. Managed to get off of the guardrail. There's Cameron Morrill, Kyle Spence. They battle right behind Souter, but headed for victory. It's going to be 2 in a row for Mike Rutherford, the 2S, over Ryan Groff and Dan Souter.
Spence gets 4th at the line. Cameron Morrill 5th. Brad Brown came back for 6th. Whatever Brad did there worked as well. But for the second week in a row, it's Mike Rutherford.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time this year that Rutherford is driving to the 600cc victory lane. We will be down to talk to him. He's going to do now the mandatory RPM check, part of the technical inspection procedures after the 600s race. So as long as he passes the rev limiter test, he's going to be in victory lane, and we'll be down to talk to him after our first break of the night. Just warming up, folks. Don't you go anywhere. Our final telecast of the year, it's race night at the Clyde.
Landscaping equipment or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
At Teddy Bear Sportswear, we're known for our commitment to quality for all your embroidery and promotional product needs. Our creative team will work with you to create custom designs for your business, club, promotion, or team and bring it to reality. Visit our online store to view different options and colors for our various products. Stop by the Teddy Bear Sportswear and Promotion store in Reamstown or visit us online. Let one of our products add color to your life.
Thank you for making our company banquet pleasant and enjoyable.
The atmosphere was great and the food was delicious.
Your willingness to go the extra mile at our daughter's wedding meant so much.
The reviews are in, and Weaver's Banquet Facility is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, family event, birthday party, or corporate function. Conveniently located off of 222 and the Turnpike, Weaver's Banquet Facility is sure to please. Enjoy your next event at Weaver's Banquet Facility. Please contact our banquet coordinator with questions or for more details.
This is how we like to do it.
Welcome back to Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway. Here with 3rd place finisher Dan Souter, taking a well-deserved drink of water. Dan, pretty wild out there.
Absolutely. I love coming to this place. It's crazy, and I love the guys I race with. They're first-class racers, and it's just an honor to be on the podium with these guys.
So you here to get ready for next week's big show?
Heck yeah.
Coming back winged and wingless?
I'm just going to run winged.
Okay. So we'll see you out here again next week then.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Mark Stallard, V Industrial Corp., Bucksmont Asphalt Sealing, and Clean Construction for all their support. I couldn't do it without them. Thank you.
Dan Souter finishing 3rd tonight. I'm going to talk to this guy, Ryan Groff. It's Kenny Groff trucking night. Guy told you to come back and win his money. Didn't quite get there, huh?
I tried. We didn't do too bad. I can't ask for anything better, but Mike's definitely tough to race against. I tried following him, just couldn't get him the last couple laps. But I can't thank everybody enough that puts their time in this car and gets us out here, let alone just to be out here, but be fast and come out and race with these guys. I'm guessing it was a pretty good show tonight. It seemed really fast and up against the wall, a lot of good racing. We put on the show for you guys because you guys come out here, so we thank that. And I'd just like to thank all my sponsors, Big Boys, Hostler Homes, Gage Dirt Works, Utility Keystone Trailers, Seth Obetz, and Chris Moore Building and Remodeling.
Ryan Groff, 2nd place finisher tonight. We'll go over here and talk to your winner. 2nd time in a row for the 2S, Mike Rutherford. Mike got out front early, but it wasn't easy.
Yeah, we definitely struggled a little bit more getting to the front this week than we did last week. Again, had a good starting spot and had a good race going there with Ryan and Nash, and then Jarrett snuck up there, and we came 3 wide off of 2, and there just wasn't enough room for 3 cars there. But he started throwing a bunch of sliding on me, and we had that one caution. I rolled the wing back a little, and I didn't see him again, and then it looked like I stuffed it in the fence. So that's a shame. After seeing that, I got a little conservative down there in 3 and 4 too. But I've got to thank Gary and Donna Spots, Earl Fellon, everybody involved with this car. This Triple X tragedy, Gould Motors Suzuki has been running really good for us.
We were talking up there during the race. Looked like maybe you were making some adjustments. Anything besides the wing?
No, we really don't change a whole lot of stuff. Just rolled the wing back about 3/4 of an inch.
Well, it worked for you, and maybe we'll see you out here next week for the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah, I hope so. But like I said, we had the advantage of good starting spots, and with a couple good finishes, we'll be starting a little further back next week.
All right, Mike, congratulations. He's got to go back to work, and we got to go back to work right after these commercial messages.
This is how we like to do it.
Drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
Looking for ink that you're actually proud to have on your body? Downtown Mannheim's Reanimated Art is a mecca for quality design, clean, friendly atmosphere, piercing varieties, and of course, intricate works of art performed by masters in the business. Are you unhappy with an old busted tattoo? We can literally reanimate it into a work of art you can be proud of. So stop wishing you could, impress your friends, get the ink that makes them think. Reanimated Art. Call 717-664-2877.
Night at the Clyde, brought to you in part by Sports and Turf Group. Whether it's a vehicle for work or for play, they've got what you need. Give them a call at 717-859-5455.
MJF Trucking in Reinholds, Pennsylvania. You need stone, you need dirt, you need hauled in, you need it hauled out. Give Mike a call. He'll hook you up at 717-336-7151.
And if you're cleaning out the garage or the basement or the attic, whatever the need, Mann Contracting has a dumpster or roll-off container for you. Give them a call at 717-336-4466. Second race of the evening will be contested by the 125cc micro sprints. And on the pole, two-time winner this year out of Lidditz in the number 26, Corey Schmuck Jr. Outside of Corey, three-time race winner, the 81, Kerry Langle.
Starting in third is car number 6, Michael Glass, and outside in the 4 is A.J. Gerhardt.
Row number 3, it's the 8 of Brian Kramer and the 7 of rookie Dalton Ekman.
Starting in 7th is the 76. He's won 3 in a row, I believe, is Kyler Heine, and outside him in the 24T is Thomas Kelly.
In the 5th row, the Rexmont Rocket, the 44 Austin Graby, and the 26X Tyler Martin.
Starting 11th in the 3X is Kenny Bushy, and outside the 7L is Chase Laser.
final row. It's an all Wampole family affair. The 55X, Jimmy Wampole, and his dad, the 59J, Walt Wampole.
Kind of partial to Walt just
because of the colors. Yeah, and his tribute to the Super Bowl champions.
That's right. Just 2 weeks away.
How about that? They got some work to do.
No.
But that's another subject for another time. 125 is getting him set to go. Really good front row there with Corey Schmuck Jr. and Kerry Langle. Kerry was on fire at the beginning of the year. Not literally, but picked up 3 wins in the first 5 races. Did Langle? Corey Schmuck Jr. As I mentioned, a 2-time feature winner this year.
And we got a car stopped on the front stretch.
And that would be Jimmy Wampole out of Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, the 55X.
Jimmy was having trouble in his heat race as well. They took the green flag and he just turned right down off the track. So his car hasn't been running very well tonight for Jimmy. Unfortunately, doesn't look like he'll take the green here. Now he will get 2 minutes, I believe, or he's going to go to the infield. It doesn't matter. No?
I think he was just
push him off.
kind of getting a better angle, to exit the racetrack.
Yeah, it's tough, especially if the car isn't running right, to get that thing to turn right and uphill. These cars are designed to turn left, and it's especially hard to go uphill and to the right to get them off the track, especially if you can't get any speed up. So
yeah, it's tough. We're going green. Bruce, no 2 minutes for Wampole because we haven't taken the green yet.
Gotcha.
The official ruling on that?
He might get 2 minutes anyway. The 24T not taking off, but he's going to make it to the infield. So we'll stay green.
Thomas Kelly pulling off. Corey Schmuck Jr. is the race leader.
3 wide in the back of the pack. Heine, Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer's off the pace, Bruce. Ooh, look out, and he makes contact. Yeah, Kenny Bushy, the 3X. 7L of Chase Laser.
That started all the way over in turn 3 because they went 3 of them into the corner. It was Graby, Heine, and Kramer, and they all made contact, and something broke on Kramer's car. He was able to coast it around, but unfortunately, the 3X of Bushy was unable to see that he was slow on the track, and heavy contact, heavy damage there on the 3X. Now, it looks like heavy, but it may just be the wing, in which case he could be pushed off and go. We'll have to see. 7L Laser, you see the black car there in the screen, just came in late. There he goes over.
Yeah.
This was after contact. Oh, that rear took a shot. We'll have to see if he can keep going.
Yeah, it looked like maybe the brunt of the impact was into that Nerf bar, the rub rail on the left-hand side, but of course that's where the engine's located too.
Yeah.
So that may not have been a good thing for the 3X. And it started, as you said, over in turn 3. Brian Kramer, the number 8, started giving up. And they are pushing that car now, trying to get it to refire. 1 lap has been scored. 1 down, 24 to go. The Viper chassis 270s will follow this one. And then we will round out the evening of high-speed adventure with the 250cc 4-stroke division, and the Sportsman class will be our nightcap. The Sportsman, the 250cc stock engined class of micro sprints.
Unfortunately, it looks like the 3X is going to be done. You see how tough it is to make
just
that
like
turn.
you said. I was going to, difficult to turn right in these cars. But the nice part is you get a little bit of manpower over there and you can kind of help them out. It's always been the thing I've loved about all of these classes, the micro sprint classes, 4-wheelers rather than pickup trucks to push them. And don't need tow trucks. You put a hook on the back of a 4-wheeler, lift up the front end or back end, put them over that hook and tow them off. It's just, I think you can get back to racing a lot faster in these divisions.
One thing that's interesting, Barry, now that you bring that up, is if you enjoy this and you like being at the racetrack, but maybe you can't afford to race, or that's not your cup of tea, maybe you like driving four-wheeler, there are ways to come here and be involved.
Be involved, right.
That you can do stuff that you enjoy. So you like riding four-wheelers, they're always looking for volunteers to come out. You get a $10 stipend for food, and you get to watch some great racing, and you get to ride your four-wheeler. So there's things like that you can do, even if maybe you don't want to drive a race car, but you'd like to be involved. Come on out. There's plenty of places you can help out.
Want to drive an old junk car with real big tires around a racetrack? You can help get it ready prior to the races.
Yeah.
Be part of the track prep crew. Oh yeah, lots of different ways. All right, going back to green. Here they come. Corey Schmuck Jr. in front. Gary Langle literally pushing him down the front straightaway. Now Corey will separate himself just a little bit. Lead the field to turn 3. There are 4 cars. Look at it right there at the top of the screen. 4 cars battling for third spot.
Gravy has secured it.
Yeah,
AJ
he's running
Gerhardt.
well in that 44.
That thing was fast in the heat race. And just the fact that you pass Kyler Heine means you're doing something these days, because he's won, like we said, 3 in a row. There he is, getting past AJ Gerhardt. AJ coming back down underneath. And he'll get the spot back for a moment as they complete lap number 4. And now here comes Glass. He's going to follow Gerhardt through. There's the battle. The 6 of Glass, 76 of Heine. Kyler comes back underneath. That is the best battle on the speedway right now, but the heating up for second now too.
There it is, Corey Schmuck Jr., the race leader, back to turn 1. There's the race for second. Austin Gravy to the inside of Kerry Langle. He will take the spot. Move the 44 now to position number 2, and Corey Schmuck Jr. could be in trouble. Gravy is running real well. There's the fight between Kyler Heine and Michael Glass. That is for position number 5. 8 laps recorded, 8 down, 17 to go.
Tonight's the night to have a pink car. They're both up front right now. Coming up on lap traffic, Jimmy Wampole going a lap down. Schmuck goes by. Gravy will get by. Langle not letting him out of earshot there. He's only about 3-4 car lengths now behind second, so a little strung out, but no one's really getting away.
I think the lead is growing, though, for the number 26. We thought Gravy might quickly close the gap and challenge Corey Schmuck Jr. for the top spot, but Corey actually opening a little bit more daylight over the number 44. The lead right now, just about 0.7 of a second. First to second. See if it grows this time around. That stayed about the same.
Yeah, one of the things.
And we're halfway.
Oh,
Sorry.
Gravy broke.
Tough break for Austin Gravy.
They go fastest before they blow.
Yep.
And that thing has been a rocket all night long, and now it just gave up. Meanwhile, Schmuck, that makes his lead about 3/4 of a straightaway.
Yeah, it's over 2 seconds now over Kerry Langle.
He's in lap traffic, but nothing that's really going to hold him up at this point. Kerry Langle, AJ Gerhardt are looking for a yellow right now.
Yeah, definitely. And Kyler Heine, not up to his usual standards tonight. The 76 runs 4th. And then it's a long, long way back to Mike Glass, car number 6 in 5th. There's Kyler.
Yeah, I was walking through the pits earlier tonight, and they were examining that car pretty heavily. Looked like they might have had something they knew was wrong from the heat race, or something wasn't up to the usual standards for that car. And you could tell right now, 6-time winner this year, and that car's just not going like it usually does here. Or everyone else has gotten on top of their game, and they're going as fast.
Well, they've been working hard, yeah, to try to close the gap on Kyler and that Harrington Motorsports crew. Corey Schmuck Jr. has 5 laps to go. Corey, incidentally, second in points to Kyler Heine. Kyler with a big lead. 143 points over Corey Schmuck Jr. So a win for Corey here would help to close that gap a little bit, but won't be a whole lot.
Yeah, but Corey wants to maybe put a little breathing room between him and Kerry Lango because there's only a 1 point difference from second to third.
You're right.
There's also only one position difference as Kerry is second, so he needs to stay where he's at now with 2 to go for Corey Schmuck Jr.
Yeah, the leader back to turns 1 and 2. There he is down the back stretch. He's going to see the white flag this time by. Completing lap 24. Final trip around the speedway for Corey Schmuck Jr. It's going to be win number 3 this season for the 26 car. Corey Schmuck Jr. pumping the fist as he went by the flag stand. Kerry Langle second. Another really good run for A.J. Gerhardt in car number 4 as he ends up third. 76 of Kyler Heine finishing 4th. And the number 6, Mike Glass, rounds out the top 5. Second and third, pulling down to the inside of the front straightaway, our customary victory lane area, and we'll be down to chat with them. There's a good look. The top 3 finishers from your 125cc main event. We're going to be trackside to talk to them right after this.
When you drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
At Teddy Bear Sportswear, we're known for our commitment to quality for all your embroidery and promotional product needs. Our creative team will work with you to create custom designs for your business, club, promotion, or team and bring it to reality. Visit our online store to view different options and colors for our various products. Stop by the Teddy Bear Sportswear and Promotion store in Reamstown or visit us online. Let one of our products add color to your life.
Thank you for making our company banquet pleasant and enjoyable.
The atmosphere was great and the food was delicious.
Your willingness to go the extra mile at our daughter's wedding meant so much.
The reviews are in, and Weaver's Banquet Facility is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, family event, birthday party, or corporate function. Conveniently located off of 222 and the Turnpike, Weaver's Banquet Facility is sure to please. Enjoy your next event at Weaver's Banquet Facility. Please contact our banquet coordinator with questions or for more details.
This is how we like to do it.
We are back at Lanco's Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway. Third place finish in tonight's 125cc feature, A.J. Gerhardt. The fan club assembled here, and we were talking during the break. A.J. had said it's a shame, man. An earlier start, I think you'd be in contention for the point lead. This car is really good.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, we've been planning a wedding. We bought a house in May. I just had no time for it, so we got everything squared away, and I put her together, and here we are.
And I understand the wedding is in 2 weeks. Is that right?
Yep, it's the weekend after Labor Day.
Nice. Well, good luck. Oh, I guess you won't be here racing that night then, will you?
No, I will not.
Oh, well, you could bring the wedding party. It's all right. No, just kidding. Great job, AJ. Congratulations. And, hey, until wedding time, keep it rolling.
Thank you.
A.J. Gerhardt finishing third. Kerry. We get Kerry Langle in here, the runner-up. Congratulations, Kerry Langle finishing second. Second again. Are you getting a little tired of it?
Yeah, I'd like to win one here before it's over.
Yeah, you got several chances yet. And the car, hey, it's good. You're running top 3. You're in contention. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's where you want to be, top 3.
Yep. Nice job tonight, finishing second. Not quite enough for the 26.
No, maybe next week we'll give it another shot.
All right, Kerry Langle finishing runner-up. Now we're going to head down to find the winner. He's over here. I thought they were taking pictures of you. Come on out here, Corey. Corey Schmuck Jr. in victory lane. You know what? Come over here, buddy. I want to make sure the camera can see you. 3rd win of the year. Starting position always helps, but you got to stay there, right?
Yeah, definitely it helps. And we've been trying to get this car to get up front, and we made a couple adjustments here before the feature, and I think it paid off big time. We were getting a little tight, but I knew I had a big enough lead. I thought I could keep it, so.
Yeah, when Graby, especially when Austin Graby had trouble, I don't know if you were aware, Austin was second for a while and really wasn't catching you, though. His deficit stayed about the same, so you were holding your own. This thing was good all 25 laps.
Yeah, I was happy. I was in there working the wheel. I'm like, oh, come on, are we going to get a caution or something? But now I got to go run the 270, so we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, I want to let you catch your breath. Who do you need to thank real quickly?
I definitely got to thank my dad. He's everything behind this ride. My cousin Tyler, he's been a big help lately. We put him in the car just so he could get some time behind the wheel, and he's been a big help. I mean, these cars were ready earlier than they've ever been ready, so I'd like to thank everybody that comes to watch me, my Aunt Michelle, Angie, my Uncle Wayne, everybody else, Ashley, all of them that are in the stands, and Sammy D's Masonry.
All right, there you go. Hey, good luck in the 270 race coming up. Corey Schmuck Jr., your feature winner here in the 125s. The Viper Chassis 270s are next, right after this timeout.
This is how we like to do it.
Drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
Looking for ink that you're actually proud to have on your body? Downtown Mannheim's reanimated art is a mecca for quality design, clean, friendly atmosphere, piercing varieties, and of course, intricate works of art performed by masters in the business. Are you unhappy with an old busted tattoo? We can literally reanimate it into a work of art you can be proud of. So stop wishing you could, impress your friends, get the ink that makes them think. Reanimated art. Call 717-664-2877.
Welcome back to Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway. Tonight's events are brought to you by MJF Trucking. 717-336-7151, whatever you need. Mike can put it in his truck. I shouldn't say that. Michael yell at me a little bit. If it goes in a dump truck, he can bring it to you.
He'll make you haul it.
Give Mike a call, 717-336-7151.
Reanimated Art Tattoo Studio. Looking for a little body art? This is the place to call. They're on North Main Street in Mannheim. 717-664-2877 is the phone number.
Lancaster Archery Supply. They are on Old Philadelphia Pike in Lancaster. If you want to try your hand at archery, they can help you get in and get everything you need to get out and start your new hobby. Give them a call at 800-829-7408.
Really need to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. You'd see the commercials on these telecasts, and of course Bruce and I talk about the sponsors as well during those reads, and we really appreciate their support, being able to bring you these events from the Clyde. Viper Chassis 270s on the pole will be the number 34. That's Christy Swigert, and alongside Christy, the driver we just talked to down in Victory Lane, the 26, Corey Schmuck Jr.
Starting in third is the 25S of Heath Hanley, and outside him, the 19A of Brad Brown.
Fifth starter, the number 3, Jared Kunkel, and going sixth in the 29J, Danny Lane Jr.
Starting in seventh, we talked to him once tonight, the 5K of Mike Rutherford, and outside him in the 82 is Kyle Spence.
Back in the ninth starting spot, it will be the number 97 of Billy Logeman, and alongside Billy, the 3S Nick Skias.
Starting 11th is the 52 at TJ Grieve, and outside him, welcome back to the 30 of Jason Swavely.
13th will be the 63, that's Tajay Adams, and the 14th starter is the number 74, Eric Fellini.
Starting 15th in the 25 is Nate Weidman, and outside him in the 8S is Mike Skias.
The Lancaster Archery number 17J, Jared Imler, will line up 17th, and an 18th spot, newcomer Joshua Olinger in the 22J.
Starting 19th in the 21, consolation winner tonight, Toby Blumenschein, and outside him in the 1B, Brian Marriott.
Back in row 11, on the inside, the 87 is Austin Graby, and on the outside, the 77H, Adam Harnish.
Final row, the 77Z is Zach Vickers, and the 53 of Matt Kreider. There you see them on your screen.
Yeah, I think, Bruce, we're waiting for a couple of drivers maybe who were in that 125cc main event, namely Corey Schmuck Jr., who is scheduled to start second.
Yeah, you'll see in a bunch of these different divisions, you might see similar names. We got several 600 drivers who are here in the 270 division. Of course, Corey just ran 125s, also running a 270. We got a bunch of guys that run 270s and Sportsman. They're very similar engines. One is stock and one you're allowed to do engine work too, so they're very similar cars. A lot of guys have more than one. And some guys there are people who own cars that don't have any interest in driving, so they hire other guys. I use that in air quotes, to drive.
They say, hey, do you want to drive my car?
Yeah, hey, do you want to drive my car? And then nobody says no to that.
Right.
So I wouldn't say no to that. If you're out there and you need someone to drive your race car, you're available. Just letting you know.
No TV work after tonight, so he is available to drive. All right, getting the field underway here for the 270 main event. Last Saturday night, folks, I hope if you weren't here in person that you had a chance to watch it on BRC 11, because wow, this feature for the 270s was absolutely incredible. Not so much for the lead, but from second through about 10th. Just an incredible pack. Dicing for position and mixing it up the whole race long. Just a fantastic race, and we are anticipating more of the same here over the next 25 laps.
Well, and there's two things driving that. What I think is going to make this race interesting, there's a bunch of guys who had bad luck in their 600s that probably want to get back out there and get some of those juices burned off.
Redemption,
yeah. And the second thing is what we've been talking about all night. The points race in this class is really tight. 6 points separate Mike Rutherford from TJ Grieve. Rutherford winning last week. TJ has to start 11th tonight. Rutherford gets to start in 7th. So TJ's got a little work to do if he wants to cut into that 6-point lead. And you know where he's going to try and get there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's going to test that outside guardrail, no doubt about it.
And it's there, so we'll be watching him tonight, too.
Yeah, Grieve had taken over the point lead right around the Clyde Martin Memorial Race at the end of July. TJ, a one-time feature winner this year, Rutherford's got 4 wins, including the last 2. So his second win in a row last Saturday night propelled him back to the point lead, and they're calling this one back. No start. And we'll wait to see if a call is made for a jump.
It must have been back in the pack because I thought Christy got a real good start. She's the pole setter, so looks like one of the 25.
Yeah, I thought I saw that car take off maybe a little bit early.
I'm sorry, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. Heath Hanley is the 25S right there on your screen. And then Nate Weidman is driving a twin, almost a twin to that car. Weidman just plain 25. Right there. Yep. And they're calling it on Nate Weidman, yeah.
Weidman about mid-pack. He started 15th, so going before the green, and he'll go back 2 spots. That's the penalty for jumping. And once they're lined up, we'll try it again. A lot of times what guys try to do, and they installed a rule earlier this year that they're not allowed to do it. Once the leader goes, the green is out and you can pass. Guys that start on the inside, coming down the backstretch there, will try and jump 2 or 3 rows going into the turn before they get pinched off. And it was causing some problems, so they eliminated the ability to do that, which I'm guessing is probably what happened to Nate there. He's not a regular competitor, so he probably didn't know that that was a rule installed back in May, I believe. They had a drivers meeting and talked about that. So if you're not a regular competitor, it is your job to kind of find out what the track's rules are so you know that, so things like that don't happen.
Yeah, Weidman, a former regular here in this class, but has been out of the seat for a couple of seasons now. This is his first start of the year. First start in a few years, actually, for Nate Weidman. All right, going to try it again. Here comes Christy Swigert. Good start for the number 34. She jumps away. They're 3 wide for second. Corey Schmuck Jr. got a big run down the outside of the backstretch. Here he comes. Look at that hornet's nest. Ooh, Bradley Brown getting squeezed. He got caught in the middle. Somehow fought his way out of it. Wow.
Yeah, I thought
I've been saying that a lot tonight, but that's the way the action is. Wow.
I thought Heath Hanley was he was facing the wall on the front stretch. I was waiting for someone to clobber him. Everyone gets around, and he straightened that thing out. We got a yellow. 2 cars dropped to the infield, so we might have some debris on the racetrack right now. The chain may have come off or something. Looks like Austin Graby and the 53 of Matthew Kreider both dropped out.
Yeah, not sure. Both of them went slowly into the infield. So you could be absolutely right, Bruce. Could be a chain off one of the cars. But we are under yellow with 2 laps complete. Tough night for Gravy. Run well in both divisions, both the 125cc and here in the 270s. But his race will end early here in this one.
And it did in the 125 too, running second. So it's not a luck not with him tonight. But Christy Swigert, that thing has been jumping off the starts.
He got a really good start. Yeah.
They've got that thing humming right now. These cars, you can do a lot with the carburetor, changing the jetting, as it's really a lot cooler tonight than it has been all year long. It's been humid, sticky. Even the nights that it's rained and the sun hasn't been out, it's been sticky and hot. And then what you do is it changes the amount of fuel that you allow the engine to get. And if you don't do it right, you don't get enough fuel and it burns, especially, you know, now on a night like tonight, you need a lot more fuel because you can get more air into the engine. So, and you can change different jets within the carburetor, kind of change how your starts go, or whether you want, you know, the thing to be stronger on the straightaway, or you want more torque, those types of things. So they've got that thing dialed in right now. We'll see if she can continue it here.
Yeah, don't look now. The 5K, Mike Rutherford is 4th. He started 7th, as you had mentioned.
And Kunkel's there as well.
Yes, he is. At the drop of the green, Rutherford went for the bottom. Kunkel to the middle. Corey Schmuck Jr. going to beat them both to turn number 3.
Nick Skias coming as well from 10th. He's up into the top 5 now.
Yeah, Nick took the week off here last Saturday, went to a different racetrack, but back in action here tonight, trying to get that 3S to the front.
3 wide for second. Rutherford, Brown, Schmuck. Christy Swigert likes that. She can probably try and pull away, but now Schmuck gets clear. He gets a run on the outside. It's Christy Swigert and Corey Schmuck for the lead right now.
Yeah, a big battle. 4 cars going after one another for third spot. There goes Corey. He's got her heading into turn 3. Can he hold it at the line? Whoa, there's Bradley Brown with a 3 wide move. Corey Schmuck Jr. led lap number 6. Now getting out and clearing the 34 on the back chute. Christy fights back down to the bottom, but Corey's got her as they complete lap number 7.
Ooh, TJ Greaves almost got pinched into the fence on the backstretch as he tries to make his way to the front to catch Rutherford, who's now in 3rd. Schmuck out in front on the top. Swigert still on the bottom. Rutherford now coming on the top. And right behind them, it's Skias and Kunkel battling for 5th.
Yeah, it's real good racing throughout the field. Here goes the leader by the stripe back to turn 1. Mike Rutherford now in hot pursuit. Rutherford to within a car length at the end of the back chute. Here he comes off the bottom of turn 4. Corey had him by about a foot or so. But Rutherford will slide up in front of him out of turn 2. Schmuck battles back down to the bottom.
Oh, and a lap car holds up Rutherford. Schmuck gets back into the lead.
I don't know if Corey planned it, but boy, it worked perfectly for him. Oh my.
What a squeeze.
Oh boy. Corey just getting through there.
Halfway that time. There's a lot of racing left. Oh, and that 25 breaks right in front of him.
And that's Weidman. Yeah, that's Weidman, the plane 25.
Oh, and it's going to help Rutherford. He had the lead that time, but he gets Weidman off the track. He went off the exit gate, so we stay green, and this battle is going to continue into lap traffic.
Yeah, and Rutherford has marched out to a healthy advantage now. Corey, I believe, caught the outside guardrail just 1 or 2 laps ago, and that cost him a whole lot of time. Was able to keep going, but lost a lot of ground to race leader Mike Rutherford. Here comes Rutherford off turn 4. He completes lap 17.
Yellow.
And we've got yellow.
Car on the back. Oh, we got one on the side. That's Swavely. I didn't see what happened to Jason.
Jason Swaley in turn 1. And that's the 25S. Heath Hanley falling out with mechanical issues.
That one was getting wild, Barry. I don't know.
There's Jason.
If the yellow is going to help or hurt that one. But, man, some wild action out there right now. I was watching TJ Grieve come back up through now. Has made his way to 6th. He's got a long way to go. But we're still on double file restarts here. Rutherford, Schmuck, Kunkel, Swigert, and Brown are your top 5 right now. Grieve, Skias, Spence, Mike Skias, and Dan Lane round out the top 10. I think Swavely's okay. They just laid it over. Oh, there's his wheel. Right front wheel. You see that big cushion there. As they go into the corner, right by his right rear tire, that's what you're leaning on. You see the cars driving right on that. Kind of wraps you around the turn.
Drivers love it, right? You love a nice big curb. Sometimes it's called the curb, sometimes the cushion. But it's what the drivers want to see.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Unless, you happen to hop it and go over it. Jason managing a smile there, helmet's off.
Yeah, Jason used to be a regular competitor.
Twin boys will change that.
Yep.
They're here tonight, by the way. They born in the spring.
Just comes out occasionally, but always fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see him again in the Sportsman feature. That will be the final race of the night. 250cc 4-stroke division follows this race.
8 laps to settle this one, Barry, and I think it's far from over. But with clear track in front of him, we'll see if Rutherford can pull away here now.
Yeah, this definitely gives new life to Corey Schmuck Jr. here with 8 laps remaining. Like I said, once Rutherford was able to get by him, then Corey, I think, and probably was trying a little bit too hard to fight with Rutherford for the lead and got into the outside guardrail. Was fortunate not to incur damage to the right side of the car, but soldiered on despite losing a lot of ground to the 5K. Now we'll see if he's got anything left. Jared Kunkel third, tip of the hat to Christy Swigert, the 34 in fourth, hanging in there. Here comes Bradley Brown to her inside.
Almost disaster on the start. One of the cars pushed up the track. And
was that Corey? Because all of a sudden he is back to fourth. Corey Schmuck Jr. starting on the outside of the race leader. Whoa, look at Bradley Brown and Jared Kunkel. There's a 3-car battle. That's TJ Grieve, the 52T.
I was watching that 52 come up through there now.
We talked about him. Watch him on the outside. And we're yellow again, Bruce, with 6 to go. Trouble. 1 car on its side in corner number 4. And you see a couple of others collected there.
Fellini's on his side.
1B, that's Brian Marriott, and the 17J, Jared Imler. You're right, Eric Fellini, the 74 on its side.
And Josh Olinger, the other car that's over there, the 22J. I don't want to jinx it, but I think that caution was a big benefit to TJ Grieve because he had just made the pass for 4th, and we are still on double file restarts. So now he gets to restart in row 2 in his groove. So we'll see if that helps him or not in his chase for the championship.
Yeah, he's got to. Now, he's only 6 points behind Rutherford when this race began. And with Rutherford now in front, leading the show, TJ's got to do all he can to, if he can't beat him, at least finish right behind him and not lose too many points.
Yeah, first to second is 5 points. So
correct.
Instead of 6, it would be 11, but that's a lot better than every position after that is a 5-point decrease.
Right.
So at least through the top 5. So
yeah, right now they're 1st and 4th, so it would be a 15-point gain for Rutherford. Jared Kunkel, the number 3, shown in 2nd. Bradley Brown, boy, he and Brown were having a really good race for the number 2 spot. Just before this caution, Grieve will be in the mix there now. Christy Swigert still 5th. Good run for the 34. Corey Schmuck Jr. backsliding now to 6th.
Yeah, had a bad start that last time. We'll have to see. I think that's all it was, and then it just cost him a couple spots, but we'll see here. Rutherford get away, but Kunkel dies a slider. Rutherford back down under here. Brad Brown trying to follow him through, and he does. And TJ Grieve now inside of Kunkel. He's going to try and get 2 in 1 corner.
Brown back to the inside of Grieve. Whoa, baby, what a 3-car dogfight we've got. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. TJ, big slider in turn 2. Brown back to the inside. Here comes Kunkel now as well.
And Rutherford is all too pleased to let them battle.
He's loving this. Doesn't know what is going on, but he would be loving it if he had a mirror.
Pulling away now. Brad Brown separates himself in 2nd a little bit, but there's only 1 more trip around for Mike Rutherford. I think Brown's going to run out of time as Nick Skias joins that 3-car battle for 3rd now. Podium spot. They all want to talk to you down on the victory lane, Barry.
5K of Rutherford will win it. 3rd in a row for Mike. Bradley Brown 2nd. TJ Grieve 3rd. Jared Kunkel 4th. Nick Skias salvaging a top 5. Great. Folks, we told you it was going to be a good one. It did not disappoint.
And if you think it's great on TV, you got to come out and see it here.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like witnessing it live and in person. And it'll be intense from now through the end of the season. In September, 270 feature in the books. There's your winner. third week in a row, Mike Rutherford parked in victory lane. Another two-win night for Rutherford here tonight. He'll tell us all about it right after this.
This is how we like to do it.
When you drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
Looking for ink that you're actually proud to have on your body? Downtown Mannheim's Reanimated Art is a mecca for quality design, clean, friendly atmosphere, piercing varieties, and of course, intricate works of art performed by masters in the business. Are you unhappy with an old busted tattoo? We can literally reanimate it into a work of art you can be proud of. So stop wishing you could, impress your friends, get the ink that makes them think. Reanimated Art. Call 717-664-2877.
Welcome back to Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway. Down here with third place finisher TJ Grieve. And TJ, I got to ask you about it because Barry and I were talking about it basically the whole race. Are you thinking about points out there at all while you're driving?
Well, when you got to start so far back, you got to take every risk you can to get to the front. You know, everybody's trying to run the top, and people just aren't as fast, and it holds you up. And, you know, when you got Mike there, he's going to be on his game this time of year. So, at least next week he'll start, you know, near us or behind us, so we have a little better chance. But it's just tough. Everybody's fast, and they're running the top. And slide jobs, you slide somebody, they'll cross you over, and it just takes time. You know, lap after lap clicks off, and the restarts definitely helped. If it had stayed green, we'd never been down here. So cars in one piece, didn't lose too many points, so we'll get after it in 2 weeks after Labor Day.
All right, good talking to you, TJ. We'll see you again. Talk to second place finisher Bradley Brown. Brad, once you cleared that wild battle for second, you kind of separated a little bit. So did you think you had something for Mike if you could have cleared him sooner?
I definitely think so. I mean, at the beginning of the race, we were super fast, and then we lost it a little bit and got jumping around a little, and then finally regrouped and got my head back in the game and charged to the front. I mean, we can't complain about that. And they're fast cars, both of them up here in the top three, and I think we might have been a faster one, but who knows?
Never can tell. Who do you got to thank here tonight?
I got to thank my uncles, Steve and Dave. They put all the time and money and everything into these cars and try and make it a family thing. You know, that's what it's all about. And my girlfriend, her parents, my friend Justin, my parents who actually aren't here tonight. But yeah, Reanimated Art, Vintage Signs, Allco Services, they all help out a lot.
Well, you can tell them about it. I'm sure they'll be proud when you talk to them. We'll go down here and talk to, for the second time tonight, Mike Rutherford, your winner of the 270 main event. Mike, you're making it a habit now.
I don't know about that. Yeah, we got to the front quick, and you know, from there we were just kind of holding on, making laps. Had a good race with Corey going on there, and you know, got by him there. I think it was on a restart. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I got to thank Ken and Tony Kaler. They give me an awesome car each and every week. You know, we struggled a little bit there, and it's nice to have 2 good weekends in a row.
Yeah, just a small gap between you and TJ. You got to stay on top of your game right now.
you know, points take care of themselves. I mean, we'll worry about that at the end of September.
All right, congratulations, Mike. Mike Rutherford, your 270 winner. We got 2 more to go. Come back and join us right after this.
When you drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
At Teddy Bear Sportswear, we're known for our commitment to quality for all your embroidery and promotional product needs. Our creative team will work with you to create custom designs for your business, club, promotion, or team and bring it to reality. Visit our online store to view different options and colors for our various products. Stop by the Teddy Bear Sportswear and Promotion store in Reamstown or visit us online. Let one of our products add color to your life.
Thank you for making our company banquet pleasant and enjoyable.
The atmosphere was great and the food was delicious.
Your willingness to go the extra mile at our daughter's wedding meant so much.
The reviews are in, and Weaver's Banquet Facility is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, family event, birthday party, or corporate function. Conveniently located off of 222 and the Turnpike, Weaver's Banquet Facility is sure to please. Enjoy your next event at Weaver's Banquet Facility. Please contact our banquet coordinator with questions or for more details.
This is how we like to do it.
It is our pleasure to bring you these events from Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway. We couldn't do it without the support of folks like Sports and Turf Group on the Oregon Pike in Ephrata. Call them for a vehicle if you need a tractor to cut the grass, if you need a play vehicle. They're the people to call, 717-859-5455.
Man Contracting in Denver, Pennsylvania. For all your trash needs, if you need a little bit or a lot, they got roll-offs, they got containers, they got whatever you need. You give them a call and they can help you out. 717-336-4466.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one, Bruce. Scratch Bakes in Ephrata for breakfast or lunch, and some of the best cupcakes you're going to taste anywhere. It's Scratch Bakes. Call them for their hours at 717-466-6464.
Reanimated Art Tattoo Studio. Their driver, I just talked to him down there, Brad Brown. Yeah, whatever you need, Barry. They can ink it right on, well, wherever you want it. I'll just leave it there. How's that? 717-664-2877. Maybe I should talk to them before I promise that they'll put it wherever you want it.
Might be a good idea.
Oh man, I'll talk to Brad after the event.
Yeah.
I don't want him losing sponsors over me.
Hey, there's a for sale sign, folks. You want to get into racing? Here, that's the 250cc four-stroke machine driven by Donna Guy. That car up for sale. In this four-stroke main event, the front row will be the 42K Ronald Wechter and the 44 Riley Simmons.
Row 2, Jessica Moore, and the 112 at Dylan Yinkst.
26, Mike Cohen, the defending point champ of the four strokes. He'll start 5th. And in 6th, another former champ, Eddie Nocera.
As we go green, row number 4 is Caitlin Viragovich and Marty Bryan. We got trouble. Trouble on the start. 62, Eddie Nocera, 112, Dylan Yinkst.
Yeah, it'll take you back through the rest of the starting lineup. Going to be a little bit jumbled now. Those two cars, if they're able to continue, will fall to the back of the field. But the 82 Donna Guy lined up 9th on the original start. 38 Tommy Phipps Jr. starting 10th.
And Cliff Bryan Jr. in the 99 and Zach Young in the 199. Round out the field in row number 6.
And again, it will be a little bit jumbled now. Eddie Nocera started 6th there, or took the green in 6th, although it will be a complete restart, no laps completed. Cars involved will tag the back of the field if they are able to continue. I hope Dylan Yinks will be able to go, because Bruce, earlier tonight, Dylan won his very first heat race and looked really good doing it. Be really cool to see him run an entire feature here too, with that confidence now. You know, it's got to be a boost after you take your first checkered flag.
I don't know exactly what happened on the start. It looked like a couple cars didn't go, and Dylan and Eddie might have got hooked there. Really nothing they could do about it. Unfortunately for Dylan, he was starting 4th. So from 4th to 11th now, unfortunately for him to get his first win is going to be a lot of work.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But he is back underway, as is Eddie Nocera, so they'll take their proper places at the back of the field, and we're going to try to get this one started once more. 25 laps is the distance, as all our main events.
The 44 you see at the back there, she's elected to go to the rear, so Riley not feeling something is incorrect on that car. Something doesn't feel right, so she's going to stay at the back and feel it out a little bit here.
Want to remind everybody, as the field gets set to go green, if you are coming out to the Labor Day shootout next weekend, we go racing at 4:30 on both days, both Saturday and Sunday. Warm-ups at 3:45. Heat races begin at 4:30. Underway now. Ronald Wechter's going to set the pace on lap number 1. Yellow is out. I believe lap 1 was scored.
Dylan Yingst again.
And it is the 112 of Dylan Yingst.
That's 2 stops, Barry. We have a 3-stop rule here, so you stop one more time. Hopefully Dylan doesn't have any more trouble, or his race will be over. I don't know if you saw it, Barry, but I was eyeballing that 99 going around the top side there. Started 11th. We got 1 lap in. He's up to 7th.
Cliff Bryan Jr. aboard that number 99. He is the current point leader. There's a good look at the 99.
Usually don't see too many of the 4-stroke guys trying the top groove, but everyone on the bottom, and Cliff says, hey, you got to go where they're not, right to the top.
Absolutely.
We'll see if now he's stuck on the inside. We'll see if he tries to go back up there again.
Cliff, a 2-time feature winner this year. It's been a while, though, since he's been in victory lane. But he is the point leader with a pretty healthy margin over his younger brother, the 16B, Marty Bryan. Here we go. Tommy Phipps going to go to the high side now. We've seen Tommy do that several times this year. Marty Bryan is sneaking his way to 3rd spot. Mike Cohen going after the race lead. There's the battle for the number 1 position, and it will go to Mike Cohen as they charge out of corner number 2.
Battle for 2nd. Marty Bryan makes the pass on Ronald Wechter, and now his brother's going to go to work on him all the way up to 4th from his 11th starting spot in just 3 laps, and now he'll make it 3rd as they complete lap number 4.
Yeah, the Bryan brothers. We've seen them run up front almost all season long. Maybe this will be Marty's turn to visit the winner's circle tonight. He is 2nd, chasing Mike Cohen down the back chute. Cohen, pretty healthy lead here in the early going. Lap number 6 being scored right now.
Yeah, surprising Mike has only won 1 feature this year after being the point champion last year. Just has the 1 win so far this season. He's probably pretty hungry out there right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Cohen is 6th in points after winning the championship 1 year ago. So he'd love to put a big night together, and he's doing it so far with 8 laps complete. Marty Bryan runs 2nd. Marty started 8th.
Tommy Phipps committed to that top side, trying to make it work. Unfortunately, everyone's strung out right now. He could use a yellow to see if that could work in his favor. He's the only one up there, but everyone running about the same lap speeds right now. Zach Young to the infield. He's off the track, so we will stay green. Eddie Nocera now back up into the top 5, even after that early race caution he was involved in. So Eddie, elbows up right now, maybe a little after that yellow.
That may have lit a fire under the veteran. Donna Geib right behind Eddie right now. There's Tommy Phipps Jr. out of Lancaster, the number 38.
Leaders hitting lap traffic now, and Marty Bryan is closing the gap as Cohen has to deal with Dylan Yinkst and Ron Wechter. Running his line, Marty Bryan closes in.
Yeah, we talk a lot about lap cars, lap traffic, maybe deciding some of these races. Whoa, my, Yinkst bicycling badly.
He's got to keep going.
He won't. Nope, yellow's out with 10 to go. Lucky, really lucky that that car did not turn over or lay on its right side.
Yeah. Probably upset that he couldn't grab a gear and keep going, because that's going to end his race, but at the same time, better that than laying upside down and crushing that tin foil on the top there. Expensive tin foil.
Yeah, it's a tough way to get strike 3 in the look at that.
Oh. Mike Cohen just gets by.
Whew. You're just hanging on for the ride, right? When that happens. It's like, oh, please come down on all 4 wheels. And we mentioned, you stop 3 times on the track in one event, and that's it, you're out. That's why we call it the 3-strike rule. Tough way to end it, though, for Dylan Yinkst there.
It's going to make it a little interesting for us, however, because now Tommy Phipps, who's the only one running the top, really, is going to get his double file restart, and he'll be able to start on the outside. So we'll see if running a different line is going to help him or not. Eddie Nocera from the back up to 5th, so we'll see if he has anything for the top 5 now that he's back up there.
10 laps to go. It's a heat race now to settle this one. Cohen on the inside, Marty Bryan on the outside of row number 1. Cliff Bryan Jr., Tommy Phipps Jr. make up the 2nd row. Back to green. Good restart for the leader, Mike Cohen.
Phipps to the top.
Yeah, he got
to make it work. Oh!
Marty drifted up in front of him, took the line away. Now the Bryan brothers going wheel to wheel, toe to toe for the runner-up spot.
And Donna Geib, maybe she made an adjustment under that caution. She comes back up through. She wants part of this action now.
Yeah, Donna coming to life in the number 82. Will run 4th with 8 laps remaining. Got by Tommy Phipps there on lap 17. Tommy comes charging back down the inside. He'll reclaim the 4th position. Good race between those two. Meanwhile, up front, there's the leader. Mike Cohen out front, 6 laps remaining. Has been pulling away as the Bryan brothers battle. There they are. Cliff has taken over 2nd from younger brother Marty. And as they were fighting for that spot, Cohen just took off, rode off into the sunset, so to speak.
Yeah, Mike has that car dialed in tonight. That thing is sailing away right now. The battle is for 2nd as Tommy Phipps continues to reel in the Bryan brothers by using the top side. So the long green flag is benefiting him, and he's going to come after Marty for 3rd right now. Coming out of turn 2. There he is. Dives down to the inside.
That's kind of his signature move right now. That's how he got 4th back from Donna Geib. And we're down to the final 2 laps, Bruce, of this one more race to go, folks. The Sportsman feature will be the nightcap, not only to our evening here, but to the season on BRC 11.
Mike Cohen coming up with his 2nd win of the year. There's your checkers from flagman Michael Fry. Cliff Bryan will finish 2nd. Tommy Phipps will be the 3rd place car to talk to Barry down in Victory Lane. Good race for Marty Bryan coming home 4th. And rounding out the top 5, Eddie Nocera from the rear back into the top 5. Good night for Eddie.
Yeah, good rebound for the number 62 after an early race incident. There's the winner. We'll be talking to him right after this break.
This is how we like to do it.
When you drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
Looking for ink that you're actually proud to have on your body? Downtown Mannheim's reanimated art is a mecca for quality design, clean, friendly atmosphere, piercing varieties, and of course, intricate works of art performed by masters in the business. Are you unhappy with an old busted tattoo? We can literally reanimate it into a work of art you can be proud of. So stop wishing you could, impress your friends, get the ink that makes them think. Reanimated art. Call 717-664-2877.
Race night at the Clyde, and race number 4 in the books now. We're going to chat with third place finisher Tommy Phipps Jr. Tommy, the fan club is just heading out here. Come on over here a little bit. There we go. And Tommy, exciting. You always seem to make it exciting. Running the top, you and Donna had a good battle there for 4th, I believe, and you came on late to get 3rd. What's the strategy? You just keep after it, right? You just keep digging.
I think the strategy is just to keep the foot to the pedal.
That's it. Down to the floor, mash it, right?
Yep.
Nice job, buddy. Who do you need to thank?
All of our sponsors, Dad for working on the car, and we did a lot of work this week from last week, the incident. So it's just awesome to be back down here.
Yep, nice job. Podium finish for Tommy Phipps Jr. Runner-up, Cliff Bryan Jr. It's a good points night. I don't know if you're thinking about it or not, but finishing second, pick up a lot of points.
Yep, you just got to be consistent.
Consistency is the key to winning championships. Been a while. Bruce and I talked about it during the race. Been a while since you've been up there as the winner, but does that kind of light the fire in your belly a little bit?
Yep, we're getting close.
You are absolutely getting close. Nice job. Say thank you.
Thanks.
Cliff Bryan Jr. finishing runner-up here tonight. Stretching his point lead a little bit. And the winner, for the second time this year, Mike Cohen in victory lane after the 4-stroke main event. About time you get back up here.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
It has been a while. You've been hungry, haven't you?
Hungry's not quite the word for it. It takes a little bit more than hunger to beat these guys out here. So I'm just happy we could get it done tonight. Like I said, it's been a long time. We felt real good last week, and we had a fuel line cut through, and we ran out of fuel with 5 to go, run second. So that kind of was a bummer for the team, but it's nice to rebound on this one.
Absolutely. Mike, I know the sponsors play a big part in your success. Can you name them?
I don't.
Without looking?
That's a hard one. I haven't done that since April.
I know you can.
Legacy Transportation, Randy's Lawn Care, Lavender Ladder, Kim's Creations, Starlight Camping Resort, Hammer Down Engines for the awesome power plant, and my brother's band, the After Party.
There we go. Mike Cohen back in victory lane. That is yours, buddy. Mike Cohen, victorious here in the four-stroke main event. 4 down, 1 to go, folks. One more race in the BRC 11 racing season here at the Clyde. We'll be back for the start right after this.
When you drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty, whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides. Our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
At Teddy Bear Sportswear, we're known for our commitment to quality for all your embroidery and promotional product needs. Our creative team will work with you to create custom designs for your business, club, promotion, or team and bring it to reality. Visit our online store to view different options and colors for our various products. Stop by the Teddy Bear Sportswear and Promotion store in Reamstown or visit us online. Let one of our products add color to your life.
Thank you for making our company banquet pleasant and enjoyable.
The atmosphere was great and the food was delicious.
Your willingness to go the extra mile at our daughter's wedding meant so much.
The reviews are in, and Weaver's Banquet Facility is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, family event, birthday party, or corporate function. Conveniently located off of 222 and the Turnpike, Weaver's Banquet Facility is sure to please. Enjoy your next event at Weaver's Banquet Facility. Please contact our banquet coordinator with questions or for more details.
This is how we like to do it.
Race tonight brought to you in part by MJF Trucking. From 1 load to 100, nothing's too big or too small for MJF. Call Mike at 717-336-7151 if you need a little dirt or stone or whatever.
Man Contracting, not too far away from MJF Trucking over there in Denver. And they can haul stuff too. Yeah. They just put it in those little red containers you got right there, and then they haul it away. You got stuff you need to get rid of? Give them a call, 717-336-4466.
And Reanimated Art Tattoo Studio on North Main Street in Manheim. If you can think it, they can ink it. What more do we need to say? That should be their official motto, I think. We'll need to talk to them about that. Or maybe I'll call them at 717-664-2877.
I wonder if Mike Batts wants royalties for that.
He should get them. He thought of it. The Beer Shack, number 88, Nick Skias back in action. Nick, a 4-time winner here in the Sportsman division this year.
Yeah, I was wondering, where's Nick at in points? He actually took the week off last week because he went to New York to race, and still second in points.
Lost some ground to point leader Toby Blumenshine.
At 100
50
behind.
and 52, that's 102. Yeah, 102 points behind.
It's like we have problems already for the B8 of Brittany Zeller, sitting in turn number 2. But we'll go through your lineup here so you know who's starting where. On the pole is the 15 of Robert Shanneman, and outside him the point leader, the 36M of Toby Blumenshine. Oh, that's not right.
What lineup are you looking at?
The one on the screen.
Oops.
Outside him is the 04 of Sam Borger.
There we go. Row number 2. On the inside, it'll be the 31 of Noah Murkey. And on the outside, the 88K Kane Rogers.
Inside the 5th starter is the 92 of Sammy Schenk. And outside is the 77 of Mike Kreisen.
Back in row 4, it'll be the 22 of Clinton Hauser and the 13 Corey Murkey.
Starting ninth in the 36M is the point leader, Toby Blumenshine. And outside him, maybe we'll talk to him 3 times tonight.
Yeah,
in the
wouldn't that be
6K
something?
is Mike Rutherford.
11th starter is Mike Rice in car number 12T. And alongside Mike, the 30 of Jason Waveley.
Last week's feature winner starts 13th, the 3S of Jeremy Eisenhower, and outside the aforementioned B8 of Brittany Zeller.
Then it's the 66 of Dennis Fenstermacher and the 88, Nick Skias.
Anthony Yerger will start shotgun on the field.
And Swavely's in the back row too, Bruce. Not sure if, I guess Jason elected to drop back. Not sure why. Maybe we can get some more information on that, but oh my, look at him go through turns 1 and 2. Shanaman, there's the 15. Your race leader as we complete lap number 1.
That 30 is on a tear through the field right
wow,
now.
Wow, amazing.
Wow, they're 4 wide. Oh, he jumps a wheel. Look out.
Yeah, he was lucky to get by or survive that one. Oh, they get together again. Hey, Jason in the 04 of Border. Swavely able to race on now. There's Jason Swavely. He and Nick Skias going side by side as they both slice their way through the field.
Racing with last week's winner there, the 3S of Eisenhower, as he's trying to come through the field after having to start 13th, and Jeremy's off the pace. He's going to go to the infield, and we'll stay green.
Yeah. Skias there, the 88, and the 30 of Swavely, 9th and 10th at the moment. Meanwhile, back up front with the yellow waving. One car stopped on the backstretch. The race leader,
that's Anthony
I
Yerger on the backstretch.
believe, is still going to be the 15 of Robert Shanaman. Yeah, that's Yerger, the 5A.
Yeah, it locked up on him, drunk, going down the backstretch. You saw it slide to a stop. There's the track crew picking pieces up off the track. That's never good. That's down in turn 1 and 2. And it looks like Shanaman will still be your leader in the 15. Noah Murkey in the 31 is second. Sammy Schenk is third. Kane Rogers fourth, and Mike Rutherford now up to 5th from his 10th place starting spot. We're ready for green.
Yeah, somebody down at the track when I was just down there doing those interviews said, you know, Rutherford tuning up here for next week's Labor Day shootout in this Sportsman division. A little extra money on the line in the Labor Day shootout, and Rutherford's going after it.
Mike had a bad push on that restart, lost a couple spots. Nick Skias able to get by, and meanwhile, we got a new leader. The 31 of Noah Murkey going around the top of Robert Shanaman. There he makes the pass stick. Shanaman comes back underneath, but he's not going to be able to make it work. And Sammy Schenk now trying to follow Murkey through. And don't look now, Nick Skias also trying to use that line. Kane Rogers comes up in front of him. However, here comes Swavely with the slider, and they're 3 wide behind him.
Yeah, some pretty amazing racing taking place. They just absolutely flew by Mike Rutherford. Now Shanaman is slow. The early leader, Robert Shanaman, limping, and he will not get off the racetrack. No, yellow is out with 8 laps complete.
Ooh.
Wild action here in the Sportsman feature.
Yeah, I don't think Noah Murkey wanted that. It's going to close.
Yeah.
Swavely, Skias, and his brother, Corey, up on him here for a double file restart. Sammy Schenk up there as well now from her 5th place starting spot. She's running 2nd. Talked to her last time we were here on BRC 11 about her upcoming move.
Yeah, to Nashville. The registered nurse just got her degree in the spring. She'll be starting out at a hospital in Nashville in October. I think she told you October, right? She's making the move.
And we got another car stopping, Dennis Fenstermacher.
Yep.
Denny just coming back last week after, what, a year-long or more hiatus that he took.
Oh, a couple of years, yeah. We talked about that itch returning last week. I think we mentioned that Dennis thought he had retired from racing. The itch is strong.
Yes.
And it returned. And here he is, back in the race car. 8 laps complete, 17 to go. Noah Murkey, the leader, elects the inside for the double file restart. Sammy Shank to his outside. That second row has been the entertainment in this one. Swavely third, Nick Skias fourth. Look at Jason going after the lead in turns 1 and 2. Noah Murkey ready for him though. Comes fighting back down to the inside. Sammy Shank trying to surprise both of them. She does. Great run. Off the bottom of turn 4, Sammy Shank leads lap number 9. They are bumping each other. They are bouncing off the guardrail. Murkey and Swavely, the twofer, they slide, both slide Sammy Shank off turn 4. And it was Swavely in front that lap. Now Murkey, another slider. Murkey leads lap number 11.
And Rutherford's coming.
Amazing.
Skias behind him. Oh, look out, your leader goes around.
Did he catch Skias? No, Nick is able to continue.
I think they might have rubbed. We'll see if there's any damage to Nick's car.
Wow.
Kane Rogers also involved with nowhere to go.
That is some of the most incredible racing we've seen all season.
Yeah.
I think right there, that 3-lap stretch. We went back to green with 8 laps down. This caution comes with 11 complete.
You'll see just.
Man, that front end was way off the ground.
No, man.
I don't think Nick touched it.
Nope. It was close.
Wow. Terrific stuff. Folks, this is why we keep preaching, I guess is a way to put it. But you gotta come out and live the excitement that is Lanco. That's why. And we see it every week.
That's one where you go back in the pits and your crew says, hey, you already got 4 tires. You don't need any more. And that makes you angry.
I believe that. Troubles for the 31. Noah Murkey is going to make that right-hand turn. What a shame. What a shame for Noah.
Man,
wow.
he was fast.
Falling out.
Swavely and Rutherford now on the front row. Shank and Skias row 2. And we're going to go back to green with 11 laps down. This is a long way from over, Barry. Rutherford on the start with the sliders. Swavely back down underneath. Skias coming up to play. Rutherford back to the bottom. Now he'll switch and follow Swavely in on the top. Skias right on his rear bumper. The 3 of them under a blanket as they come to the halfway sign. Rutherford with a slider. Swavely's ready for it. He still leads that lap. Skias follows him through. Rutherford with a crossover. I'm going to run out of breath, Barry.
He is trying to make it 3 wins tonight, but Jason Swavely is going to have something to say about that. Rutherford trying to make it 3 wins, that is. Swavely now the leader and beginning to pull away. Skias around Corey Murkey for 3rd. 10 laps remaining. Sammy Shank runs 5th. Then it's the 36M, the point leader, Toby Blumenshine, going wheel to wheel, side by side, with the 77 of Michael Kreiser. Meanwhile, there's a good look at your race leader, Jason Swavely in front, and he has got clear racetrack in front of him, Bruce, with 8 laps remaining.
Skias going to slide Rutherford for 2nd, but it's too late. The yellow is out. Problems for Kane Rogers. Not sure if that was related to the contact he had on the last caution with Noah Murkey. He's looking at something over there on the engine side, so I kind of doubt it, but tough break for Kane. Kane, a winner earlier this year in the 88K.
Yeah, back on June 30th, ended the month of June with a victory. His first ever here at the Clyde.
We're having trouble getting that car out of gear. Not sure if maybe there's a shift or a transmission issue with the 88. Looks like they're going to hook it up from the rear, tow it off. Disappointment there on body language of the 88. Yeah. Oh, it locked up on him.
Yep.
See that the rear tires aren't moving.
He immediately looks down at the engine. Yeah. Yeah. So why? Why did you leave me down?
What's wrong with you?
With 8 laps to go. Good look at a good-looking race car. That 12T, Mike Rice, that car making its debut here tonight.
Yeah. Mike, no stranger to being here.
No, not at all.
That's the first time I've seen him with that number, too. Usually a number 5 on Mike's car.
Yeah, he's had, in fact, Jason Swavely.
Yeah.
Drive for him quite a bit. A few others. Swavely leads it. Now, Jason has just made occasional starts this season. We mentioned he and wife Ricky had twin boys back in the spring, and Jason cutting back on his race schedule, but did win the Sportsman feature June the 9th. So he is a one-time winner in this division here this year. He is a former, I believe it was 3 championships in a row. Yeah, from 2011 through 2013, Jason Swavely winning the Sportsman point title.
Yeah, I'm just looking here at Barry at your stats, and this division has had a lot of different winners this year. I mean, Nick Skias is obviously with 4 has the most, but a lot of parity, a lot of good to see different drivers getting in victory lane this year, and the Sportsman division really producing a lot of exciting different faces out there.
Field doubled up, getting ready to go. 8 laps remaining.
A little attrition here in this one, Barry.
Yeah, there has been. Yep.
10 cars left from the 17 that started. Not a whole lot of accidents, really, just issues.
Mechanical failure, yeah. Mechanical issues. Swavely the leader, Rutherford in second. Nick Skias, the 88, runs third. 13 of Corey Murky will line up 4th for the restart. The 92 of Sammy Shank is 5th. Point leader Toby Blumenshine, the 36M, in 6th. 77 of Michael Kreiser restarts 7th. Here we go. Skias going to the bottom, trying to dive under Swavely. Couldn't make it stick. Jason back in front. Skias now 2nd, though. Rutherford coming after him. Corey Murky going to join the fun at the front of the field. Sammy Shank runs 5th. She is dueling with Toby Blumenshine for that position at the moment with 6 laps to go.
Yeah, your point leader says, hey, don't forget about me. I want to get up here. Trying for a top 5 now. Battling with Shank for that 5th spot. Here you see them on the track. As out front, Swavely and Skias have pulled away a little bit from Rutherford and Murky, and now they're going to try and settle it amongst themselves with 4 laps to go. Skias closes in, and just a car length separates him now. Thought he might try a slider, but Swavely went to the bottom, and 3 to go this time.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Skias is there. Ooh, kisses the guardrail through 1 and 2. Lost a car length or so to the leader in the process. That could be all that Jason needed. Although that's going to just make Nick even more determined to challenge here over the final 2 laps. White flag this time. Final lap of the BRC 11 racing season here at the Clyde. Swavely going to protect the bottom in 3 and 4. That's going to do it. Jason Swavely wins it over Nick Skias. Rutherford 3rd, Corey Murky 4th, Sammy Shank rounding out the top 5.
Well, if it's got to be over, Barry, that's the way to do it.
Excellent feature, excellent race.
And we're going to go down and talk to the guys who gave you that show right after this commercial break here on BRC 11.
When you drive over to Hollinger Sports and Turf, we supply only the highest end power equipment. All the best brands of ATVs ready to tear up the dirt. We we have the names you want in everything adventurous and sporty. Whether it's gear and apparel, lawn and landscaping equipment, or just the rides, our friendly service will provide you with the greatest in Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Cub Cadet, and more, letting you enjoy the outdoors the way you should at Hollinger Sports and Turf.
At Teddy Bear Sportswear, we're known for our commitment to quality for all your embroidery and promotional product needs. Our creative team will work with you to create custom designs for your business, club, promotion, or team and bring it to reality. Visit our online store to view different options and colors for our various products. Stop by the Teddy Bear Sportswear and Promotion store in Reamstown or visit us online. Let one of our products add color to your life.
Thank you for making our company banquet pleasant and enjoyable.
The atmosphere was great and the food was delicious.
Your willingness to go the extra mile at our daughter's wedding meant so much.
The reviews are in, and Weaver's Banquet Facility is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, family event, birthday party, or corporate function. Conveniently located off of 222 and the Turnpike, Weaver's Banquet Facility is sure to please. Enjoy your next event at Weaver's Banquet Facility. Please contact our banquet coordinator with questions or for more details.
This is how we like to do it.
Welcome back, folks, to Race Night at the Clyde here on BRC 11. What a fantastic Sportsman feature to wrap things up here tonight. And finishing third, the 6K Mike Rutherford. And Mike, occasional starts here in the Sportsman class. I know you want to gear up for next weekend's Labor Day shootout. And what have you learned after that 25-lap main event?
Oh, I don't know. When the Sportsman run last, we bring the thing out and play with it. I probably should have just let Dan run it. He won with it the last time, 2 times he ran it, so I'm making the car look bad now. But we missed the setup a little bit, but those guys were definitely way better. It was fun to ride along in third and watch them.
Nice job. We'll see you again next weekend.
All righty, thank you.
Mike Rutherford finishing third. Where's my runner-up? Nick? Nick Skias? You got to come to the camera, okay? Nick Skias, the runner-up. I'll tell you what. Thank you. We'll thank Jason as well. You guys gave us one heck of a show.
Yeah, I enjoy doing this week in and week out. It's great for the fans. I enjoy doing it. It's definitely a challenge week in and week out. I did a little something different tonight and made a last-minute change on the car. We were pretty good. I think we can get a little bit better yet, because when Jason comes, he really gives us a run for our money, and I think I'm second to him weekly. And I wanted to try to get a little bit better, and I think there's even more room for improvement, so I'm kind of excited.
All right, and that makes us excited for next weekend for the Labor Day shootout. Good luck.
Thank you.
Nick Skias finishing second. He definitely did make it exciting. So did this guy, Jason Swavely, your Sportsman winner for the second time this year. And wow, just, oh my gosh, you guys throwing caution to the wind there. You had to start out back, and they explained to us why upstairs, but I'm kind of glad because that made it even more fun. Was it fun from your seat?
Oh, it definitely was. It's always fun to come here, and especially when you can win. I think we have our stuff pretty figured out right now in the Sportsman. I think when I ran the 270, I might have hurt it a little bit because it definitely started laying down with probably about 5 to go, but she was still definitely fast.
Just some incredible, I said to Nick, or to Mike, I think, some of the best racing I believe we've had all season long here, no matter what division, man. You guys were just all over each other. You got to have confidence in the other racers, right, when you're going to run them like that?
Oh, you definitely do. You got to be able to know what they're doing. You always got to watch like 5 cars ahead of you just so you know what's going on, because you don't know. I mean, right. You can know where they're running, and if you're not paying attention, they could change your line just like that, and you could be in bad trouble.
Yeah, but it all worked out. Here you are back in victory lane. Who do you need to thank?
I just got to thank everybody that comes and helps us. Dave Walter builds our motors, and he definitely can build us a motor. Mike, he definitely helps us out a lot, and Anthony. If it wasn't for him, we actually probably wouldn't be here because he brings the car for me all the time because I don't have no trailer, no nothing anymore. Right. So he definitely is a big help with that too.
Yeah, this is going to be one that you can tell the twins about in the future, man. This was an exciting race. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jason, there's the winner's decal. Bruce, come here. Jason Swavely, your Sportsman winner. And if we got to end it, man, that's the way to end it, Bruce.
Yeah. It's been 7-8 years now. We've been doing this on BRC 11 and hopefully again next year. But, man, even if you can't watch us on TV, but those 7 times a year, you can still come out. You got to see it. You just have to see it.
It is so much fun. Thank you all for joining us. For Jeremy, Jason, the entire crew, you camera guys do an awesome job. We got to thank them as well. And everybody that works in the truck, the sound guys, everybody, the crew on BRC 11, top notch. Bruce Ginther Jr., Barry Angstad, it's been our pleasure to bring you another season of Race Night at the Clyde. And until 2019, remember, you can still come out and watch us live over the next 4 weeks. We're going to be here. ClydeMartinSpeedway.com will give you all the details on the racing events still to come here at the Clyde. And until next year, when we see you again on BRC 11, good night, everybody.